Today I will be exploring Nara Park. It is probably most famous for its wild deer. Although we've already seen some in Miyajima Island in Hiroshima, but they are maybe a bit more violent here. There's loads of TikToks of people getting their maps and money and anything eaten, so that'll be interesting. But it's a big park and it's still quite early. I still have a lot of energy, so what I'm gonna do is climb up the mountain and then do the route down, seeing all the amazing things in this park because there is a lot to see. So let's go. And the deer have started. Oh gosh, it hasn't even been like 2 minutes from the station and there's already so many. And loads of people feeding them and being attacked. Oh, look how many deer there are. Hello, little guy. Oh gosh. They are pretty, but they are pretty aggressive. That's what I'll say. Don't get me wrong, the deer are very cute, but I don't know, the empath in me, there's just something about the relationship between the man and the deer that doesn't sit right with me. Like, would they be here if we weren't feeding them? I'm sure they would, but probably not in the numbers that they are here. First, there is a shrine on the way up the hiking trail, so we're going to stop off at that first and then keep going. So let's go. Let the hike begin. And there's this river that runs past the hiking trail with loads of waterfalls, and because this camera is waterproof, I wanted to stick that in there and see what it would look like. And I don't know, you tell me, I think it's pretty cool. So I'm very much looking forward to the next legs of my trip where I can utilize that feature to the max. Comparing this to the hike I went on in Hiroshima, this is much more pleasant. It's not as steep, there's a pretty waterfall and river running by it. It is a much more chilled out hike, which I like. had a little snack by this rest area with this amazing waterfall by me. Had a bit of a drink, a bit of a pick-me-up, and let's keep going. I don't think I'm too far from the top from having a look at Google Maps. And it is just 1.2 kilometers up that way. So let's keep going. And that's what we're here to see. I'm pretty sure I made it to the top because there's a road and there's a parking structure here. So I think the viewing platform is just up ahead. Oh my gosh, look at that view. Amazing. Just a little deer up here enjoying some of the ferns as nature intended, instead of down there with all the people being fed ultra processed cookies. He's getting the real deal, he's getting nature. That was a spectacular view, and it was really cute to see some of the deer up there being a bit more one with nature rather than down where all the humans are. I imagine that view is spectacular during sunset or sunrise. Unfortunately, I'm not going to see that today, but that's okay. So I'm going to head down to the park now, walk around there, see some of the sights in the park, and then head back to Osaka. Hello. Deer on the hiking trail, gotta watch out. Oh no, I don't have anything, sorry. I am glad I went up the other way because it wasn't as steep as this, whereas here there are so many stairs and there are people going up, but they already look so tired. And it's much easier to go down than up, so if any of you do come to Nara in the future and you want to hike up this mountain, then do the trail along the road and the river rather than through the park. In addition to the other trail being less steep, it was also cooler because there were loads of trees in the river. So that's another reason to do the other side first. Oh, I feel like I need a little sweet treat, and it is hot, so I think ice cream. And I have pinned this dessert place that's just around the corner, so I think I'm gonna check that out and see what they have on offer. How pretty is that? I think it's like vanilla ice cream and some candied strawberries, some rice balls, and sprinkled with a bit of matcha. So let's try it. Sounds delicious. That was delicious and just what I needed to cool off. So I think I'm just gonna walk through the town a bit. There's another temple to see on the way back to the train station, and then get the train back to Osaka. And I want to say that some of these buildings are houses, because there's someone picking up a parcel back there. And there's like ring doorbells on some of these. It feels like I'm in the upper circle of Ba Sing Se. I feel like I'd be one of these deer that hang out in the back. Bit of an introvert, you know, prefers his own space. Doesn't need a highly processed cookie from a human. I think that would be me. I think that's going to be a wrap on Nara. We saw lots of shrines, we climbed a mountain, had a really good view, ate some ice cream, and I enjoyed my time here. I haven't painted, I haven't found a stamp. It's really hot, so I'm gonna skip both of those things and head back to the hotel. Say bye to all the deer. Bye dear. Bye bye.